This morning, nature's 10 million year experiment to make the perfect scent. If you ask Rowan Jacobsen what that scent is, it's the truffle. His new book, Truffle Hound, is a fascinating look at how humans grow, hunt, and crave this unique food. Truffles have long been grown almost entirely in Europe and served almost exclusively in high-end restaurants. Both those things are changing as North Americans have made big advances growing truffles, and they become more accessible to the home cook. To find out how the ground beneath us is shifting, we went in search of the elusive truffle. Every day, in often secret locations around the globe, highly trained dogs head into the woods on the hunt for buried treasure, feeding a growing market worth billions of dollars. What they find, if you're lucky, can push already gourmet dishes into gastronomic heaven.
What is it about truffles?
You know, I've spent the past 2 years trying to figure that out.
Rowan Jacobsen's quest to unlock the mystery of the truffle took him across the Atlantic and back 4 times, as well as 9 states and Canada. His new book is Truffle Hound, on the trail of the world's most seductive scent, with dreamers, schemers, and some extraordinary dogs.
It's the strongest smell in the world, right in front of you, and then suddenly it's gone. It's so volatile. So it's like this intense memory has already passed by the time you've realized it.
Truffles are the fruiting body of a kind of fungus that grow on or near tree roots. They've been harvested for tens of thousands of years, originally with pigs, and eventually, once they discovered they were less likely to eat the truffles, dogs. They weren't truly cultivated and enjoyed en masse until a couple hundred years ago in Europe. Why the long obsession? Simple. It's in our DNA.
Smell is really interesting. It's the one of our 5 senses that kind of skips the higher consciousness part of the brain entirely and goes straight to where memory and emotions are processed.
Smell is the original sense, back to when we were single-celled organisms.
Exactly. Before we developed the other senses, smell was everything to us.
Let's go.
Okay, yeah.
We may love the smell of truffles while eating, but humans are not sophisticated enough to sniff them out underground.
Chef.
That's why you need the dog.
Oh, he got it!
One hunting team Jacobsen writes about are Jerome Curion and Tofu.
Look at this one, tastes very good.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Nice. Wow. Look at that puppy.
Okay, tofu.
Curion's farm, 2 hours outside Montreal, Canada, is one of only 2 in the world currently growing a kind of truffle potentially poised to change the industry.
Oh yeah, he got it.
Want to go for it?
They are Appalachian truffles.
Wow.
Okay, let's try again. Tofu.
It's amazing. Like you can't even. I said it's gross but great. It's amazing. I mean, there's nothing like it. These trees were planted when?
In 2010.
So these are 12 years old.
Yeah.
Truffles have always been in the wild. Farming them has been the challenge. It is a long-term, never guaranteed investment. People have been trying in North America for 20 years with limited success. The fruits of that labor are finally showing up.
Good job, Tofu.
Good job, Tofu.
Hey. Do you think the truffle world is about to change dramatically in the U.S.?
Definitely. The U.S. has been behind the curve on truffles. I think the energy in the truffle world is coming to the U.S. right now.
Even though he's been trying to grow for more than a decade, Curion is still not quite ready to sell. If you want real truffles direct right now, not the synthetic chemical spray that's often added to things like truffle fries, you need to go to places like Sabatino, advertised as the largest truffle distributor in the world. The truffles first arrived from Europe, here in Connecticut.
What's taking place here right now?
So here essentially, we got this whole batch and we're going through a sorting process where we sort them by size.
Vincent Janson is part of an operation that's been family run since 1911.
When you're trying to tell if it's a good truffle, what are you doing?
So you're looking for a firm product. You don't want something that's too soft that gives in. When it gives in a bit too much, that means it's probably overripe. This one is very fresh. You can tell it's super firm.
How much are all these truffles worth right here?
This is about just shy of $80,000 worth retail value.
Prices for the best white truffles reach thousands of dollars a pound and are used at places like Zuma in New York City.
Oh, there it goes.
My kind of Christmas, eh?
I know, Christmas came early this year.
Where Wagyu tataki with ponzu is finished with black winter truffle. Chitoru tartare with caviar is topped with white truffle. And a rice dessert with banana and truffle honey features chocolate and white truffles. Truffles are thought of as a very high-end luxury thing, are they?
They are, in that they're very expensive, and you tend to find them in really high-end restaurants. But I don't think they have to be.
Jacobsen says you don't need much to make a great meal, just a few grams. And if you're determined to find them, you don't have to pay $100 for a plate of pasta at a fancy restaurant. For example, yeah, let's make breakfast. The decadent but easy earth-to-table meal that Curion and Jacobsen whipped up for us on the farm.
Great thing about truffles is they couldn't be easier to use at home, because you really just want to hit your warm food with them at the last minute, basically.
With truffles, as we witnessed, a little bit goes a long way.
Bon appetit.
Wow.
And with just a touch more time, nature's most amazing smell could be lighting up your senses sooner than you think. Am I going to be eating truffles on my burger in 20 years instead of ketchup?
I hope you're going to be eating truffles on your burger in 2 years. But 20 years, yeah, I'm pretty sure that maybe with the ketchup.
Yeah, I guess you could do them together.
Yeah, pretty good, actually.
There you go. And this morning, thanks to Sabatino, who sent these gorgeous black, just smell that.
They're
It's amazing, right?
there's a little kind of like, you're not used to this smell.
It's very difficult.
How did you describe it in the piece?
You can't. I said gross, but great. I mean,
Right.
gross sounds like a tough word, but it's like some people just, it's earthy. It's so Sabatino sent over some gorgeous black and winter truffles
And with
and white
ketchup.
winter truffles. So we have burgers, we have ketchup.
Yes.
A little bit of a high-low combination.
So
I'm
it's
going
about
to
taking
rate this. How is
the
it?
bite. Here we go. Here we go.
It's good. It's good.
Oh my gosh.
Do you like it? Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right.
Well, I have to take the teas now.
Yeah. I'm going to
Sorry.
dig in.